In August 1971, 24 college students walked into a basement at Stanford University. Half of them were about to spend a week as prisoners. Half were about to spend it as guards. Within days, the guards had turned cruel enough that the study's own creator shut the whole thing down. The man behind it was Philip Zimbardo, a Stanford psychology professor with a simple question. Is it the person or the situation? He built a fake prison in the basement of Jordan Hall, real cells, a windowless cell block, and a budget for 2 full weeks. Volunteers answered a newspaper ad, wanted college students, for a study of prison life, $15 a day. Half were assigned prisoners. Real Palo Alto police went to their homes, arrested them, and brought them in, deliberately, to make it feel real from the first minute. The guards got khaki uniforms, batons, and mirrored sunglasses, so the prisoners could never see their eyes. Zimbardo's instructions were vague on purpose. Keep order however you decide to do it. Prisoners got a number instead of a name, and a nylon stocking cap standing in for a shaved head. Prisoner 8612 was a graduate student named Douglas Korpi. For the first day, not much happened. Then the guards started testing what they could get away with. Within 36 hours, Korpi was screaming, sobbing, completely unraveling in his cell. It looked like a full psychological breakdown. He was pulled from the study and sent home, released early, the first sign that this had gone further than anyone planned. The remaining guards got inventive, forced exercise in the middle of the night, sleep deprivation, prisoners made to clean toilets with their bare hands. By day 4, prisoners were having bags put over their heads between tasks, stripped of names, numbers, even the ability to see. That same day, a second prisoner, 819, broke down after hearing the other prisoners call him a bad prisoner over the intercom. On day 6, a graduate student named Christina Maslach came to see the study for herself. She watched guards marching hooded prisoners to the bathroom in a chain and told Zimbardo flatly, "What you've built here is immoral." He ended the experiment that day, 6 days, not 2 weeks. And for decades, that was the whole story. Proof, supposedly, that the situation alone can turn anyone cruel. Then, in 2017, researchers went back and actually listened to the original audio recordings Zimbardo had archived. What they heard was David Jaffe, the student playing Warden, coaching the guards directly before the cruelty ever started, telling them flatly to be tough on the prisoners. One of those guards, David Eshelman, later admitted he'd been performing on purpose, modeling his character on a movie villain, testing exactly how far he could push it. And Korpi's breakdown, the one held up for 50 years as proof the situation broke him, in 2017, he said it was fake. He'd wanted out to go study for an exam, and panicking was the fastest way out. He says his only regret is that he didn't just sue for false imprisonment instead. There's more. Decades later, researchers reran Zimbardo's exact recruitment ad next to a plain psychology study ad. The people who answered the prison once scored measurably higher on aggression and authoritarianism before the study even started. Zimbardo has never fully accepted this version. He admits the guards were briefed to be firm, but says that's not the same as scripting cruelty. He's called Korpi's confession a lie. So which is it? Did 6 days in a fake prison prove that any of us could become a monster given the wrong conditions? Or did a handful of college students figure out exactly what the professor wanted to see and hand it to him? 50 years later, we still don't actually know. And maybe that's the most unsettling part of this story. Not that people can turn cruel, that an experiment can get the answer wrong and stay the textbook example anyway. The Undertaker's key. Some locks don't open onto an answer, just a better question.